This might be my biggest haul yet. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Yep. Hello my sweet angel besties, welcome back. I cannot believe it's been a whole year since I filmed the last one of these videos. This is a bit of a tradition at this point. I think this is the 4th year I've done this, but every year on my birthday, I let myself go a little bit crazy and I just order any books that I want. It's the one time a year that I let myself do this and it makes me really happy, I'm not gonna lie. Is this a little bit over the top? Yeah, it is. Is it necessary? Probably not, but it's my birthday, so I don't really mind. And also guys, look at the TBR card. We have gaps on the bottom shelf, we have a lot of gaps on the top shelf. So this was actually necessary. Also, I did just get my hair done, so it's looking a bit crazy, and if you see future videos with my lighter hair, we can just ignore. But anyway, I'm officially 27, and there's no better way to celebrate than to buy yourself some books. Now I did order myself quite a few books, a lot of which were actually from gift cards that I received from friends and family, which is always just so kind of them. And we also have quite a few here from publishers and authors. So I am very, very spoiled this year, and I have been letting this build up for at least the last month, maybe a little bit more. And I'm just so excited to finally open these packages. Where do we even begin? Actually, I'm gonna start with this one right here because we already know what it is. I was so incredibly lucky to receive a PR package from Penguin that included an early copy of Emily Henry's newest release, Great Big Beautiful Life. If you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen this first because I did like a full unboxing there. But I did get the book, which is so exciting. I may or may not have already finished it, and it may or may not be coming in a reading vlog very soon. We also received a magnet, a gorgeous note, and we also have a mug with a quote on the back. So stinking cute. I truly am so incredibly thankful to receive anything from publishers and authors. It truly is like still part of my life that I can't really comprehend because it's just absolutely insane. And to be able to receive an early copy of a book that's from one of my favorite authors of all time, like that will never not be surreal to me. So thank you so much, Penguin, for just making my dreams come true. We have an Amazon package. Okay. The cover of this is absolutely perfect. I've been wanting to read this for so long, so I finally ordered it for myself with a gift card. This is Picking Daisies on Sunday. I think I originally saw Sarah talk about this and I've just wanted to read it ever since. I think it's either low spice or no spice. This is like an indie published book. It's gorgeous. I actually didn't even look what it was about. I was just like, I've heard good reviews. It has a cute cover. I need it. Fake dating too. Okay, yep. I am sat. This one is from Hachette. Oh my goodness. This is a copy of Abby Jimenez's new book. I'm so excited to read this. I can't believe I haven't already. It's been out for like a week now and I still haven't read it, which is kind of crazy. There are just so many good new releases in April. Like I actually feel overwhelmed. And so this is high on my list, but I'm not quite there yet. But I'm hoping I'll read this in the next like week or two. Oh my gosh, I've seen mixed reviews about this new one though, but the cover is beautiful. I love it. And I don't really know what the storyline is. I have heard though that there are a lot of trigger warnings in this book, so I need to have a look into that. I know a lot of you have probably already read this, so don't spoil anything for me, but I'm so excited. I just love Abby Jimenez's writing. I feel like she balances like rom-com with deep-rooted trauma really well. 2 books in this one. Okay, I'm excited. I often use my birthday as an excuse to purchase books that I've had my eye on for a long time, and specifically books that are on my annual TBR. So every year I make like a 25 books to read in 2025, 24 books to read in 2024, that sort of list. And usually around my birthday is when I'll purchase some of the physical copies for the books that are on that TBR that I don't already own. And these 2 books are both on that list. So we have Remarkably Bright Creatures. I actually quite like this cover. I really do love the US edition though, like it's beautiful. But this one is kind of fun too. This one has won a lot of awards. A lot of people have suggested that we do this in our book club, like with my besties. I don't really know why. I think it's just like a general fiction book. I do think it has a talking octopus, and that, like I'm a bit hesitant because of that, but you never know. I think there have been quite a few books that have had talking animals that I've really enjoyed. So I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, you know what I mean? She becomes friends with the octopus? Oh my gosh, wait, they're solving a mystery together. What the heck? This lady and an octopus solving a mystery together. You're kidding. I need this immediately. Okay, I'm actually excited now. Detective Octopus, say less. And then we also have If We Were Villains. I have been wanting to read this book for the longest time. I feel like everyone has read this. I'm so late to the bandwagon. But at the beginning I was like, oh, I don't really know if this book is for me. It's like dark academia. It's a bit like, I don't know. But I have seen a few people pick it up and I would say that their reading taste would be similar to mine. And they have loved this book. And so I'm like, okay, I need to read this. And again, it's on my 2025 TBR. I think it's like about a group of theatre kids. Is there a murder? There's something bad that has happened and I think a detective is trying to figure it out. We also have another package that I have already opened and that is this one from Simon & Schuster. Thank you so much, Simon & Schuster, for sending this to me. I'm sure you can already guess what's in it, but this is a PR package for Fearless by Lauren Roberts, the third and final book in the Powerless trilogy. I may or may not be reading this book right now, and I may or may not be including it in a reading vlog. You guys will have to wait and see, but look how beautiful this cover is. This is definitely like my favorite cover out of the series so far. I think the pink is just everything to me. I've also seen the hardcover edition that has like a pink hardback with like the embossing. It's beautiful. I need it immediately. But yeah, this is gorgeous and I'm so excited to continue reading it and give you my thoughts later. But also in this PR box we have a rose. Oh, and some rose petals, which may or may not be significant. We also have this beautiful art print. We have a little pin that says vicious little thing. And then we have some little stationery bits. We have some highlighters and some sticky notes. Obviously in the pink theme, which we love. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Another one that I ordered myself. We have 2 books in here as well. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so excited for both of these. The first one is Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I read Summer Romance last year, loved it, 5 stars. I read Nora Goes Off Script like a few weeks ago, loved it, 4.5 stars. And so of course I needed to read Same Time Next Summer. And she's also coming out with a new release later this year, which I will definitely be reading. I do think I've heard that this is people's least favorite, like a general consensus is that people don't love this one quite as much as they love her other 2. But I'm still excited to read it and see what it's about. On paper, Sam's life is on track. She has a perfect fiance, a stable job, and has returned home to pick out a wedding venue near her family's Long Island beach house. And then she runs into her first love, the man who broke her heart. Ooh, okay, so she has a fiance. Oh, I'm scared. Hey, so let's not have fiancés when we fall in love with other men. How about that? How about that? I'm a little scared, but I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna try it, we're gonna see. But I do love her writing, so even if that's the only thing I like, I know I'm still gonna really love reading her writing. She loves a short book, doesn't she? How long is this? 285 pages. That's crazy. Love it though. And the other one in this package is a book that I've had my eye on for so long. And I keep like finding a reason not to get it. And I was finally like, no, literally Rachel, just get it. The special editions of this book are incredible. I did not buy a special edition because I don't know if I even like the book yet. But if I like it, I'll just get it in every color. No, I would love to get some of the special editions. The fairy loot, oh my gosh, absolutely insane. I saw my friend Emmy. She has it. Might have to skedaddle on over to Scotland and steal it from her. But I just picked up the regular normal edition. It is still beautiful, can't lie. Should I just show you the book that I'm talking about instead of talking about it for 5 minutes? Yes, I should. This is the book. This is the book, guys. The Rose Bargain. I'm so excited. Let me read you the synopsis of this book because yeah, this is what sold it for me. As soon as I read this, I was like, you're coming home with me, you know? England, 1848. The season is officially open. High society girls line up to bargain with the immortal Queen Mauryan for qualities that will win them suitors. A perfect smile for the loss of a finger, an exquisite talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory. Lady Ivy Benton's season arrives with a shocking twist. The Queen announces a competition to win the hand of her fey son, Prince Bram, and marrying the prince is a prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin and her sister from the bargain that destroyed her. Yet every glittering fey deal has a rotting heart. And amidst lavish balls, vicious competitions, and a dangerous alliance with Prince Bram's irresistible brother, Prince Emmett, Ivy soon realizes that at the center of this contest lies a dark plot that could destroy all of England and her heart along with it. What the heck? This is incredible. It's giving Bachelor, but like high stakes. It's giving The Selection, but maybe not as YA. I'm so excited. I love a Selection-esque kind of story. I love it. It's almost giving like trials kind of situations. I don't know if it's like trials, but it's giving like they have to they have to go through some tests, if you will. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I do think this is the first book in what will be a series, so I'm assuming I'll be left hanging at the end of this book, and then I'll have to just like wait for the next one. Is this YA? I feel like it could be YA. I could be wrong. I feel like this is the first time in a while where I've just seen like the synopsis of a book and just been sold based on that. Like I bought this before I saw any reviews on it. I had seen people like show it and like show what the book looked like, but I hadn't seen anyone's actual reviews on it. But the synopsis truly sold me. Like I was just like, yeah, I need to read that. I've never read a book by this author before, so I can't wait. I wonder what else she's written, because it says New York Times bestselling author. I have no idea what this one is. It was sent to my manager, but I guess we'll find out. Oh. No way! Oh my gosh, wait, this is, I almost ordered this. Now I'm so excited. I know exactly what this is. Yay! Hi Rachel, with the release of Close Protection, I wanted to bring a touch of England and pink to your day. I hope you enjoy getting to know Daphne and Milosh as much as I enjoyed writing them. Oh my gosh, this is Eden's book, guys. This is so exciting. What do you mean? That is beautifully packaged. Okay, let me get the book out first. If you don't know, this is Eden Victoria's new book. I think this is her first release ever, like her debut, but she is a book talker, guys. I'm sure she's much more than that, but I follow her on Book Talk and I've been watching her talk about this for so long, and I had no idea that I was getting a PR package for it, but I'm so intrigued. I know it's like a YA, like mystery kind of situation. It honestly sounds right up my alley. I have seen mixed reviews. I'm very intrigued to see what I'm gonna think. Being the heiress of Greenway Discoveries, Daphne Green has always lived a life of privilege, but when there is a break-in at her father's office, he enlists the service of Milosh Petrov to guard her as a precaution. Bodyguard? Assertive and straight-talking Milosh takes the job seriously, keep them safe and walk away. But when he's tasked with posing as a close protection officer for Daphne, walking away starts to feel impossible, and when the threat against her life becomes very real, Milosh vows to do whatever it takes to keep her safe. Oh, I'm excited. This is so fun. Let's see what else we have in here. We have a sleep mask. That's my initials. Okay. We also have a cookie. I am a little bit scared with how long this has been in the box. Is this still going to be edible? Unsure. These, however, will definitely be. These are candy kittens. What? Candy kittens. Cute. These actually look really good. Thank you so much, Eden. I'm sure it wasn't Eden who personally sent me this. I'm sure it was someone on her team, but regardless, I'm so excited about this. Yay! Another one that I ordered myself. I know a bunch of you are going to be pretty excited to see this. This is the second book in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I read the first one last year and just haven't continued the series. Not really sure why. Like, there's no reason for me to have not continued it. The first one was literally a 5-star read for me. It was so good. But especially now that I finished the Skyward series, which is another series that I was reading by Brandon Sanderson, I didn't really want to be reading 2 of his series at the same time. But now that I finished that, I feel like I can officially go back to the Mistborn world, or the Cosmere, should I say. Oh my gosh, it's thick. Oh, I hate the text in these. Like, that's terrible. That's tiny. Like, who did that? Who chose that? But I am excited to see how the story continues. If you haven't read anything by Brandon Sanderson, like, please, 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 please. Surprise delivery from Catherine Cowles. Find out what trope you are. That is something really fun that she does. Instead of just sending out arcs that are exactly the same for everyone, she sends out like a series of different arcs, and you could get one of the multiple ones that she sends out, and they're all different tropes. So let's see which trope I got this time. So we have a copy of Beautiful Exile, which is the 4th book. Yeah, the 4th book in the Sparrow Falls series. And my trope is Who Hurt You, which that's a great trope to have. I will take that trope any day. So Sparrow Falls is a small town romance series, and all of the books have an element of suspense, which is honestly so fun because they all have this like mystery kind of element to them, almost like a teensy bit thriller-esque, which I honestly really enjoy. It like keeps you so interested, like you just need to know what's going to happen. And each book in the series so far has followed a sibling from this family. So this family is not all blood related. It's kind of like this big foster family. There's this mum who's just like taken in a bunch of kids. Some of the kids in the family are blood related, some of them aren't. They've all been brought into the family for various different reasons, and they all kind of have some sort of trauma. And so it's really interesting watching them all get their own book and fall in love. But yeah, I really enjoy these books. They are the perfect palette cleanser in my opinion, because they're just like quick, fast-paced, fun. The characters are usually pretty great. Like, it's just a fun time. So I'm excited to continue this series and I guess find out Arden's backstory too, because she is so mysterious. We have a package from Penguin. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's wrapped. It says, Rach, the high seas are calling your name. Adventure awaits. Expect pirates, elemental magic, breathtaking twists, illicit romance, and more. And that's just in book 1. Love, Maddie and Penguin. Thank you so much, Maddie. I'm so intrigued. I don't think I know what book this is. Ooh. Wait, I have... Whoa. Okay, we have chocolate coins falling out. Pirates of the Caribbean meets Powerless. Say less. That's so fun. We have chocolate coins. Yum. I love it when they include snacks. Like, thank you so much. This is the book. I have seen this making the rounds. For 17-year-old pirate Asta Oberon and her family, life at sea has been a refuge from the Nightweavers, mystical beings with elemental powers that rule the land. But when the Oberons are finally defeated in an epic battle that shatters Asta's world, they are thrust into a new life to live among the very beings they hate. Handsome Nightweaver Will and his brooding brother Henry show Asta uncharacteristic mercy by offering the Oberons employment on their opulent estate. There are so many words. You'd hope so. It's literally a book, Rachel. Despite her hatred for his kind, Asta finds her attraction to Will growing by the day. It also says on the back, for fans of Powerless and the Crimson Moth. Yeah, okay. I'm convinced. I am convinced. We have an Amazon package that I don't think I ordered because it looks like it's been sent from the US. So I feel like this may be from an author, maybe an indie author. The Ash Trials. I really love an indie published book. Like, they just feel so nice. Like, the paper is so white compared to normal books. Okay, so this is by Amy Suto, and this is her debut romantasy novel. In the isolated prison of Ashgard, where the kingdom's most dangerous criminals await judgment, one yearly event offers both salvation and destruction, the Ash Trials. Saffron Vale awakens in an Ashgard cell wearing a ruined wedding dress with no memory of who she is. As the only powerless woman competing against murderous shifters and spellcasters, she must survive the 6 otherworldly trials that transform villains into legends, or she'll die trying. Was she truly an innocent bride, or something far more dangerous? This actually sounds really interesting. It feels like it combines like so many elements from so many other books that I love. Thank you so much. I assume this was sent by the author, so thank you so much, Amy. If not, my apologies. Thank you to whoever sent this. Another one that I ordered myself. I love it when I order myself something and then I forget what I ordered. It just makes it so fun. No wonder this package is so big. There are 2 books in here, but one of them looks like it could literally be a Bible or a weapon. But this is none other than Heat of the Everflame by Penn Cole. This is the 3rd book in the Kindred Curse saga, and she is chunky. Oh my gosh. On the Kindle, it says that this is over 1,000 pages, but in the physical book, it is 836 pages. It looks like it should be way more than 800 pages. This is crazy. I can't believe I have started this. I'm like 15% of the way in, but I keep pausing it to read other books, which is terrible. I shouldn't do that. But it's April and there are so many good releases and I just can't help myself. But I love this series. Well, I love the first 2 books in this series, and I'm just so intrigued to see what is going to happen in this book, because obviously a lot is happening. Also, how big is the next one going to be? Because so far the books have only gotten thicker and thicker as the series has progressed. Like, what is book 4 going to be? What do you mean? Oh, I can't wait to read this though. And also, can't wait to say that I've read this. Like, oh yeah, I read this. This book? Yeah, I read that. That really thick one, I finished that one. Yeah. You guys know, sometimes you want to read a book on your Kindle, but then you need the trophy. You need to have the trophy on your shelf. And this will be my trophy once I read it, once I finish it. Who knows when that will be. And the other one in here, I didn't actually see what it was. So let's see together. Yay! I forgot I ordered this. This is the Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love by India Holton. This author is so fun. I've actually only read one other book from her, which, like, I don't know why I haven't read more from her, but she also wrote is it called the Distressed Damsels series? I forget. It's like interconnected standalones, but she brought out a new series last year. The 2nd book is already out, but I haven't even read the first one yet. I've heard people compare it to Emily Wilde. I've heard people compare it to Veronica Speedwell, and those things are just so up my alley. And Katie Katie's Reading really likes this series. I think she gave book 1 and 2 5 stars, and I love Katie's Reading. I love her taste. I often have a similar opinion to her when it comes to like cozy fantasy books like this, so I'm really excited to pick this up. I don't even really care what it's about. I just feel like it's going to be a fun time. If you're going to pick up any of India Holton's books, like, you have to be aware you are here for a silly goofy time only, not a serious complicated crazy storyline. Like, it is, we are here to be silly and goofy and fun only. We're getting to the end of our pile. I'm a little bit sad that this is going to be over for another year. Why is opening packages so fun? We have this ravioli package here. It's so big. And for what? I'm assuming there's only one book in here. I don't know what it is. I think this was sent from Bloomsbury, I want to say, if I had to guess. Oh, there are 2 books in here. Firstly, we have Julie Chan is Dead. Okay, you guys need to listen to this because I feel like there's nothing better to explain a book than its actual synopsis, but this is what sold me, so maybe it will sell you as well. Julie Chan didn't mean to steal her identical twin's life. She meant to call the police when she found the body. She meant to dial 911. Except when she unlocked Chloe's phone to make the call, she also gained access to her estranged sister's sponsorship deals, her followers, her wealth, her whole life. And Julie's not prepared to give it back. Not yet. All she has to do is keep her head down and blend in with the beautiful belladonnas, the tribe of influencers who had welcomed Chloe into their inner circle before she died. She'll breathe, detox, work out, curate each post, filter each picture, spend whole days filming unboxing videos. That feels really ironic of me to read that. But someone out there knows that even identical twin sisters have their differences. Like, that sounds fascinating to me. This is a thriller, and I'm pretty sure it's a debut thriller from this author. It reminds me a little bit of Snow Globe, the dystopian book that I read last year, and it also reminds me a little bit of Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Like, very different situations, but just the idea of like, oh, this accidentally happened, but maybe I will just like swoop in and take advantage of this situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm intrigued. And then the other book in here in the package is this one. This is a beautiful book. Oh my gosh. This one comes out on the 3rd of June. It's called A Dance of Lies by Brittany Arena. My protector is gone, revealed to be a monster, but I remind myself that I'm not a damsel. I'm no princess bound within a tower. I am a shadow. No, this actually sounds really interesting. The king offers her a deal. Become his spy at the month-long royal gathering and he'll grant her freedom. Guys, I'm excited about this. This sounds fun. That cover and then like the gold spine. It's beautiful. It kind of reminds me of my Stephanie Garber hardcovers. Doesn't that give such a similar vibe, like the archway situation? I'm so excited about this. It sounds so freaking good. We have another one from Hachette. Guys! We have Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage, the 4th and final question mark book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Guys, wait, we get Camille and Dusty's story. I have been waiting for this one. Turn it up. Oh my gosh. She's the one that got away. He's the one that never let go. Like, I knew that their story was coming, but then I kind of forgot, and now being reminded, like, I can't wait. If you like Elsie Silver, you definitely have to try this series if you haven't already. But yeah, these characters have been, like, hinted at, I think, like, from the beginning, and I'm just so intrigued, like, so intrigued to finally get their story. So thank you so much, Hachette. I can't wait to pick this one up. Another Amazon package. This one's big as well. I don't know what is in this one either. We have 3 books in this one. First up, we have The Rag Picker King by Cassandra Clare. This is the 2nd book in her Castlane, The Chronicles of Castlane series. I read the first one when it came out. Oh my gosh, my cover is like bent. That's so sad. It has like a fold in it. This is the 2nd book in the series. I liked the first one. I think I gave it like 4 stars, maybe 4.25. But I have a feeling I read that one in like, I want to say 2023. I feel like I read it like quite a while ago, and I honestly, like, I remember the main things, but I'm scared. I'm gonna have to watch a recap or something. But I am excited to have a new book from one of my favorite authors of all time, so I really can't complain about that. Then we also have, ooh, I forgot about this one too. My camera just died, so sorry if the angle has changed, but I really liked the first book in the series, which is called The Gilded Wolves. It very much gave me Six of Crows energy, and again, I just like don't know why I never continued the series, so I'm excited to pick this one up. Obviously, I'm excited about all of these. And the last one in this package is I forgot about this one as well. Oh my gosh. Forgetting what I've ordered. This is The Ministry of Time. How cool are these new paperbacks? The original paperbacks in Australia were like a dark grey, kind of black with rainbow writing. And then when they brought out the smaller paperbacks, I think they've brought them out in 3 different colours. I think there's a yellow, a pink and a blue. And when I ordered this, I wasn't sure which colour I was going to get. And I'm very happy with this because I love the pink, but I also love the blue. I did really want to order the special edition from Dimmicks because I think it was like the Dimmicks Book of the Year or something, and so they did this beautiful pastel special edition. But I was like, Rachel, you haven't even read the book yet. You're not going to spend like $50 on a book that you don't even know you like. So if I love it and it's like a new favorite book for me, maybe I'll go out and get the special edition, but for now this is also really cute and I'm just really intrigued by this. This is another one that is on my 25 books that I want to read in 2025 list. I first heard about this one from bestie Haley. I know she loved this. I know that it's very hit and miss. I feel like some of my friends have read it and loved it and some of my friends have read it and not loved it at all. So I don't know like what my thoughts are going to be. Like if I had to guess, I would have no idea. But I'm really fascinated by the premise of it because I think it's like a bit of like this time travel kinda storyline where they take people from the past and then they have like mentors to show them how to live in the present, something along those lines. It sounds really interesting, but I'm excited to read this and finally know what my own thoughts are. Those are all of the actual like packages that I have to open. However, I have also purchased some books in the last month that I wanted to share with you guys. Well, the first one I didn't purchase, I received, but this is my book club book of the month for April, so it was Georgia's turn to pick and she bought us all a copy of this one and I'm so excited. This is the second book in the Crimson Mology? Cool. The Crimson Moth duology is what I was trying to say there. And this series is just like fun, fast-paced, like just such good tension and banter between the 2 main characters. Just a good time. So I'm excited to pick up the second book. I haven't yet. And then when I was in Sydney almost a month ago, I went to the Dimmicks in Sydney, which I think is the biggest Dimmicks in Australia. And while we were there, I picked up 2 books. One of them was a blind date with a book, which was so fun. I don't know if I've ever bought a blind date with a book before. I don't think I have. And the book that I ended up getting was Love Just In by Natalie Murray. And I think this is an Australian author because this book is set in Newcastle, I think. And I have been to Newcastle, so that's fun because I can actually like imagine what it looks like. But on the front of this one, she said that it gave Emily Henry vibes and then I think Friends to Lovers, I want to say something like that. I'm really intrigued to read it and see what I think. And when I posted that I got this on my Instagram, so many of you guys commented saying that you love this book. So I'm very excited about this because if I love this book, I think I'll have a new Australian author that I can read her whole backlist. I don't know how many books she's written, but I'm intrigued. My SD card just got full, so we just changed over to a new one. First the battery, now the SD card. Like, what other interruptions are we gonna get? I promise I'm almost at the end. But while I was in Sydney, I also picked up another book from Dimmicks. We were looking through the romance section and Liam said to me, oh, can I pick a book for you? And I was like, yeah, that would actually be really fun. Like I was like, he's probably gonna pick something that I've never heard of. And that would be such a great way for me to like step out of my comfort zone a little bit, try a new author or a new book that I haven't heard of. And he did just that. He picked one that I've not heard anything about. And it looks so cute. It's called Summer Reading by Jen McKinley. He said he chose it literally just based on the cover, which so true. It's such a cute cover. It's about a girl named Sam who's trying to resurrect her career as a chef, but instead has to chaperone her half-brother to a robotics competition at the local library. And naturally, the library's interim director, Ben, turns out to be the hot reader guy whose book she accidentally destroyed on the ferry to the island. Last time Liam picked a book for me, I think he picked Vicious by V.E. Schwab, which ended up being a 5-star read for me. And V.E. Schwab has become an author that I absolutely love, and he started that because he picked Vicious for me. So maybe this will be the start of a new love story between me and a new author, but I guess we'll wait and see. And the final book that I have to share with you guys is, of course, The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I am so excited about this. As of right now, I still haven't read this, and it feels so wrong to say that because Jessa Hastings is my favorite author in the world, but I have just been reading other new releases and this is next on my list. I am determined to start it, hopefully literally like tomorrow or the next day. Like, I need these words in my brain right this second. I can't explain to you how excited I am for this book. I shouldn't have such high expectations because sometimes that can lead to a lot of disappointment, but even if this book has an awful plot, which I don't think it will, but even if it was the most awful plot in the world, I don't think I'd even care because I know her writing is just gonna scratch the itch in my brain that I need it to scratch. Like, there is just like a Jessa Hastings sized hole in my brain that just sits there empty until she releases a new book each year. And we don't have a new Magnolia Parks book coming this year. We don't have a new Daisy Hates book coming this year. So this will have to suffice. And I can't wait to start it. But that is the last book that I have to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I love watching people open packages, so maybe you guys do too. But I love you all so much. If you've been here for some of the other birthday book hauls, thank you so much for sticking around and watching my videos. Like, that is crazy to me that some of you have been here for such a long time. It has now been 11 years that I've been posting YouTube videos, and some of you have been here for a week and some of you have been here for like 10 years. So that is absolutely insane, and I can't believe how lucky I am to call this a job, because yapping to a camera is just one of my favorite things in the world. But I love you all so much. I hope you know how much I appreciate each and every one of you, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video very soon. Goodbye.